Well, the Steelers, not only do they have a wide receiver situation, now they also and a quarterback situation, but they now also have to extend TJ Watt because he is currently on the last year of his contract. But should TJ Watt out of Pittsburgh? Let's talk football. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast for sports for everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the Steelers, as I like to call the black and gold incarnation of winners. PJ Watt has been rumored to being in talks with the Steelers on getting a contract extension. But entering on the last year of his contract, of his extension, does he, if he does not get re-signed by the end of next season, he will officially hit the open market. But the question is, should TJ Watt want out of Pittsburgh if they go one and done again or don't make the playoffs? Well, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please sure to do me a favor. Smash like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's talk about TJ Watt. Oh, TJ Watt. I've had a lot of respect for this man. I really have. And we know his older brother, JJ Watt, of course, retired without his ring. But TJ deserves his. He deserves to win a Super Bowl. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't think he's going to win a Super Bowl in Pittsburgh. Now, if we look at a few situations, let's just say he does hit the open market next year. Let's say he does. There are a few teams I would keep an eye out on to get TJ Watt. One of them, most importantly, would be the Ravens, their in-division rival. Another one I would keep my eyes on is Houston, maybe possibly Denver or the Chargers, possibly. But there is one situation that I believe would be perfect. Has an NFL League MVP, has an amazing offense, and has one of the better defenses in the league. And I believe they're one edge rusher away, like this guy, from being in the Super Bowl. And that is none other than the Buffalo Bills.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
I believe if TJ Watt does not get extended, I'll personally, if I'm the Steelers, hold off. You need a new receiver right now to pair up with DK Metcalf after letting go of George Pickens. And you also need to still solve that wide receiver problem. And we don't know if it's going to be Will Howard, Skylar Thompson, Mason Rudolph, or Aaron Rodgers. So here is what I would do if I'm TJ Watt. I request a trade.
What?
Because you're not going to win anything right now in Pittsburgh. We all know this. We all know you are not going to win a Super Bowl in Pittsburgh. They are not the same golden standard that they have been for years. They've been over 500, but they've not gotten a playoff victory since 2016. This is a team that has constantly been in the playoff picture, but has not gotten it done. If I'm Watt, TJ Watt, I want to trade out because you're not going to win in the Steel City. You're not going to win a Super Bowl there. We all know that. Everyone in their right mind, even my good pal Steven, knows this. If I'm TJ Watt, I want to trade out because you're not going to win a Super Bowl there, and you need to go to a real contender like a Buffalo Bills, like Cincinnati, like Baltimore, which I don't think they'll trade with in-division rivals because they don't want to deal with him. If I am the Steelers, if I'm looking at this situation right, I think there could be a possible trade that could send TJ Watt to a very unlikely location. I believe that TJ Watt, if he goes to this team, Not only can they get to a Super Bowl, it's not the Bills this time, but also have a chance to win one. I would say trade him to Houston. Houston has been needing a killer on the defensive side of the ball, a playmaker. Will Anderson is really good. And if you look at the defense and receiver core, they got a lot of trade qualities. Maybe that's your chance to get a receiver. And he's on the last year of his deal, so whoever he goes to are probably going to have to pay him, or else he's going to hit the free agency market. I am looking at the Steelers right now. They need receivers. They need a guy in the receiver core that can help them out. And if I am looking at the situation, if I'm looking at a situation where I am looking at possibly Tank Dell or Nico Collins coming to Pittsburgh, that is what I want to have happen. Because the Steelers, they need receivers right now more and a quarterback more than they need a defensive superstar. They're excellent at drafting guys. They draft Jake Sawyer and Derek Harmon. They drafted both those guys. Those guys will fit in right away. TJ Watt has to get traded for a receiver at immediately. Maybe even get Case Keenum. Maybe even him, since he was actually something in Houston for a while. And he's the one responsible for the Minneapolis Miracle, I might add. This Steelers team has to do something. And I believe that they have to make a bold move. And I believe one of those bold moves could be trading TJ Watt for their future. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think TJ Watt should want out if the Steelers go one and done again or miss the playoffs? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor. Smash like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I will see you on the next one. Ciao for now.